You guys hear it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's enough.
I specifically made that request for you, Cam. He's like, "What song do we pick?" And I'm like, "Make it something Dragon Ball Z."
That's a
Wait,
good
let me
one.
change this background. I was trying
That's
to tell.
that's Chala, head Chala.
Chala!
We should have let it go to the chorus.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was trying to like teleport from like screen to screen, and I thought it was gonna look cool. Like I was like, I was trying to make like a little sound effect too.
The black shirt definitely blending into the background though.
I know.
Just head.
It's because I'm not a full-blooded Saiyan, so you know.
Yeah,
It
you are.
happens. It
So you're
happens.
Vegeta.
Well, we are back here at Fusion Media Entertainment, along with Mindy and Peter, and we have our guest, the one, the only, Cam.
Cameron.
Award to win. And Cam,
There you
how do you
go.
pronounce your last name? So I don't say it the wrong way.
Segars? Kind of like Bob
Seeger.
Seger.
It's
but
not
Told you.
Sager.
Zzz.
Okay, I was gonna say it was
Right.
Sager.
Hey, we
Seeger.
covered this
he
one,
was-
but that's okay.
He was gonna say Segars, and then my phone always calls you Cameron Segars.
Let me ask you a question, because you work for
Cameron,
BMW. He works for BMW, so he works with a lot of German people, right?
Yeah,
How do they pronounce your last name?
Segars.
Segars.
Pretty much just Segars.
Und kann man Segars jagen in der Chopper?
Oh, Lordy.
I don't think Californian and German are the same thing.
Californian and German.
Well, this started.
Wow.
Well, we're very happy to have you on here, brother.
Glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit. What have you been up to lately?
So, here lately, I've been up to doing some home renovations, getting this basement finished. This is my new office slash dance arcade room or whatever. I'm trying to lose weight on it. It's been working well, and I gotta say, after Saturday night show, I can already kind of feel like my stamina on stage improving greatly. Like, and just getting back into shape finally. I've lost since I started about 12 pounds now. At least
yeah,
a little more than 12 pounds, almost 15 pounds now, which is cool because it's a video game. But then I'm doing gym stuff and just doing my best to kind of get that under control, because it, like, as a singer, like, oh yeah, it's like light years when you just get that off your chest, literally.
Well, not just as a singer, but with the kind of shit that you do too. I would imagine that it helps a lot more too.
Oh yeah, it's like
you don't do the easy stuff.
You don't
Yeah.
walk around with a hand on your back like this and just kind of like go. Like, you're out there, you're having fun.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So you guys, your band Award to Win,
Mhm.
just put out a full album that you guys have been working on for how long?
It's been in the workings. As far as the studio, it was only for, I can't remember, it was about maybe 6-7 months, but the songs have been out there. We've been a band for almost 4 years, and just different transitions in the band, and we brought those 10 songs to Exodian Studios, and we made an album out of it. Like, it's but the process didn't take too long that I can recall, and it was a lot of fun.
Big shout out to Brett and Zach, Exodian.
Oh yeah,
Really, really amazing to work with. How do you like working with those guys?
it was really good. Like, super chill. Like, the way that they run the operation's good. The equipment's really good. And what's crazy is, like, when you're doing stuff, and there's something comforting about being able to translate something. like when you're hearing something in a song, you're like, wait, I need it to kind of do this, and then y'all, relay it down again, and then he just knows exactly. He can. It's almost like he's reading your mind. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man.
and there's comfort in that for sure, because sometimes that's not easy to communicate.
Oh,
with,
absolutely, man. Like
with
I
people
love the
because
fact
of how intricate it is.
I love the fact that when you're recording with Zach, he doesn't just like sit there and just record you and mix you. He helps get
Right.
the final product. And so like the times I've recorded with him, he's helped me make songs. Even the slightest little change can make a big difference, and that's the kind of stuff that he does. And that's yeah, man, it's
And
great. I recommend it to everybody.
It's
Sure.
absolutely like, and the back and forth is just like it gets just bridges any gap that you might have from your initial recordings, and then you re-record and they do mastering and cool stuff like that, and it just make a beautiful product that represents pretty much what you do live.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, we all know it sounds fantastic. I love it. I listen to it just about every day. So
Really?
I
No
do.
joke, dude. I like
Really?
all
Really do.
joking aside. Look, I'm gonna pull up my Spotify and I did not prepare this.
What are you doing?
This shows you. Hold on, it's all
I
blurred.
can see it. Yeah, right there.
I
See-
see the
see right
line.
there?
It's
See right there? That's
That's,
because I play you guys at least
yeah.
once a week, if not like a couple times a week. I'm talking about the whole album. Yeah.
Same.
um,
This boom.
Fusion.
Just hold on,
Yeah,
Cam. We're like
they,
we're on like the same. I can go this way. He's not paying attention. Oh
yeah,
no.
Zach,
Oh.
oh,
Mindy, it's
yeah,
you.
dude, that's
Yeah.
Shun! Hold on, you gotta do it like this. You shun! Ah!
Hey.
Wait, no, you gotta go the other way.
Now that we're talking about Dragon Ball,
yeah, I need to do it that way.
have you guys watched the trailer for the new movie that's coming out?
You're talking about superhero.
I've not yet.
Super Hero.
That's next week or next week
Yeah,
that comes
dude.
out.
It's the new I guess chapter after Super.
To say I'm worried is an understatement.
Really?
Yeah. They've never done CGI like this before.
I know. It's supposed to.
Although
I like
they
the fact that
nailed
it's.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
I like the
think.
fact that it's based around Gohan because he's kind of been like
About
down
time.
and out for like ever, dude, and they finally like bring him back.
They bring the goat back. They bring.
He really is like the strongest freaking warrior, dude.
Mhm. The only thing that gets me is they kind of spoil it in the last trailer. I'm like, whoa. So if you want, if you out in TV land want to go see this movie, don't watch the last trailer because it'll spoil it for you. Just go watch it if you like Dragon Ball.
Mm.
Oh.
I like it, the Dragon Ball.
All right,
They
kid.
break it down my Shiri wall.
You can edit that out, right?
It's South Park, man.
Buddy.
So you guys just had a show this weekend, right?
Say it again.
You guys just had a show this past weekend.
We did.
Ooh.
It was a lot of fun. We had the Test the Throne was there. They, I believe John was the one that talked to me originally when we were, I think it was, what night was it? I think it was the night Filth was playing out there when we were talking, I can't remember exactly. But he was like, let's do a show. I'm like, bro, let's do a show. And we did a show. We had some awesome people out there. We had Collective Insanity. We had Fear Illusion, To Test the Throne, Black Market Currency was there, and us. And it was a lot of fun. Had a really good turnout, and we broke down and threw down.
Oh yeah.
And like I said earlier, like with the working out and stuff, like that was the first night I think I felt the difference just of being able to perform better. Like without just like, I was very shiny in those photos though. I was very shiny.
Glistens.
I just,
Hold on, did you guys not catch that, or was it just me that all three of you froze at the same time
Oh, you were gone.
for like a
but
good?
I saw everyone else.
Yeah,
I didn't see anybody freeze.
So you
Are y'all
suck.
cold?
Dude, It was tripping me out. It was not one of you. It was like all three of you, and then Peter's face was left like this. All right, sorry about that. That was tripping me out for a second. Yeah, dude. So what is upcoming for a War to Win? Like what is in the near future? I know you guys have a lot of plans happening right now.
We have. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that was the question.
Yeah. So working on a music video right now with the Brando Jones Films. We've only shot so far the spine, and we're trying to get everything like kind of mapped out for the plot and everything. But we're doing it for one of the songs on the album. I don't know if we need to say what song it is yet, but it's going to be a good one. And I really like what we were able to shoot the spine at. So I was really excited about that. I think pictures of it got out there somewhere where we did that at, but it's kind of like doing it at a home away from home. That, and currently we're in the process of writing a couple more songs. We're cooking like 5 more songs right now.
Oh, damn.
Like currently we got 10 songs like on the album. We're getting like 5, more bangers. You know what I mean? Like really, really excited
no doubt.
for the next chapter, because a lot of those songs were wrote in a long period of time, and now we're here and we're writing new songs with like different influences and different state of minds, I guess, as we move forward together. I don't know what the hell that was. Something just moved in my room. Sorry. Kirby, you weren't moving back there, were you? Anyway.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I just noticed him, so maybe you did.
Well, Peter, did you notice the more important guy that's in the room?
The more important guy that's in the room. You? I have to look.
Sonic?
Yes. I see.
And then like him. Yeah, that's Sonic. That ain't Sonic. That's his cousin Sonic.
That's so funny.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so songs, music video, and stuff like that, and we'll hopefully at some point in time in the near future record those, get those out there, and not just play them live. A lot sooner than we got this album out, for sure.
Excited.
Y'all are quiet.
No, I was gonna say. Here's the thing. I normally, unfortunately, like to talk a lot, so I take over the interviews a lot of times because I just I'm like that. So I'm just trying to like get. I don't, maybe we need to have some sort of signal where I'm like, hey guys.
Are you waiting for Mindy to talk? Because I was waiting to stop you to talk so Mindy could talk.
I was trying to be. I thought I was being a good boy.
Well, let me.
You're doing great.
Let me explain what it more is. What it reminds me of.
I was drinking water. I was like,
yeah. What it reminds me of is like at work, or when it's like not a collect call, but a group call, and everyone's quiet.
No, like, does anyone have any questions? And you're like,
listen, I could talk to Cam for hours, bro. It's not.
Can we do just like 5 minutes of just?
I can't stop.
All right, hold up. Let's do it one more time. Let's see who can last the longest. 1, 2, 3, go.
I lose.
You can't blink. Somebody just fart.
I was going.
I didn't know that was him. I thought somebody
trying
said
to keep
something
my
else.
mouth closed.
Oh my God, my eyes are
Kirby
watery now.
was in the background screaming.
Take it away, Mindy.
Hey, Mandy.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good.
So usually if me and Cam talk, it's like it's never less than like an hour.
This is true.
100% true.
Could just talk to Cam forever and ever. So I want to know some of the things that like you guys do before performances. Like I know all bands do, certain things before they do shows. So do you do any warm-ups? Are there any things that you guys do before you go out on stage, or you just go out and raw dog it?
I do like vocal warm ups.
I figured you
You?
probably did because you're
I do like
absolutely.
some. Yeah, I do like a little, not a whole like, not like a whole like very deep vocal exercise. I do like a couple of,
See, I told you, Mindy. I told you.
a
Not
couple of
everybody knows
those,
what to
couple
do.
of scales. I try to hit the highest high I can, the lowest low I can, the mid, and then sometimes I'll just like sing songs in the car, like on the way to a show too,
That I do.
and drink
Yep.
plenty of water and things like that, and stay hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Listen,
But-
listen to this, Mindy. What is your procedure? And this all starts the day before the show, just or maybe even like a couple days before. Go ahead. Why don't you explain this to me?
adult.
I mean, we're all vocalists here. I'm curious now. So yeah.
Okay,
Prepares
yeah,
the day
that's a
before.
good idea. Let's all say what we do. Okay, so about 24 hours before a show, I don't do any sugar or red meats because that's really bad for your vocal cords. I only do greens. I drink lots of water because most people don't know that you have to drink water at least 24 hours beforehand, or it's not going to actually get into your body. It doesn't go straight into your body absorbs it, so you have to do it 24 hours before. And then, of course, I drink water all the way through. And then the day of course, I do a little bit of exercising just to get my body stamina up and going. And then before the show, I do breathing exercises, face exercises to get my face kind of relaxed. And then we do some vocal warm-ups, which Nestor never did any of this before, but now we look ridiculous doing it together. And I'm happy I have a partner in misery.
You want me to tell you? Ooh, damn! Things just got a lot more sexual. Like my very particular ritual before a show is to smoke a cigarette to make my voice more raspy.
He's not even kidding.
That's about it.
You got to be kidding me.
That's the same. That's the same thing
And that's
I said.
horrible. I know
Hey,
it's
it
horrible.
works. You sound great.
It doesn't. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think about it. Like, it's, and I should. Like, I think I'm very lucky that my voice hasn't been like destroyed completely.
So he smokes to get ready before he sings, even when he records. And I literally just quit smoking completely so that my voice could be better.
It's one of those terrible switch ups.
It
That
gives
is,
it
that's
that Scott Stapp like. How about you, Peter? What do you do?
I cry. I've been holding that in this whole time. No. So my ritual is parenting because I have 4 other problematic children in my band, and I have to keep them all together before we go on stage.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, like Mindy said, I stay very, very hydrated. Most of the times, I at least do a gallon a day. If I worked a ridiculously long shift the day before, I won't exercise in the morning, but I typically go run to help with breathing exercises. So I do that every morning. I'll actually kind of like breathe in and out as like I mouth songs, and I think that's one of the best things that have helped me keep like airflow in control.
Interesting.
Other than that, I definitely tried to not get overexcited. I think that was one of the first things that hurt me on the first tour we went, because we were all excited, we were all hyped up, we were screaming, we were singing, we were yelling. I was wooing all the bands, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I've done
So
that before, but I haven't pushed through it.
I've definitely toned down how I act and save it for the right moments. And that's probably the biggest thing I've done. I have some vocal warm-ups that I do. But like as for a ritual, for the most part, it's definitely making sure everyone else is in line.
Right on.
Understandable.
Yeah, I just go. I just get up there and do it. I'm just kidding. No water, no nothing. Just
You'll find me laying on my bass cab that I don't play anymore until somebody's like, Peter, you have to do something. Like, fuck.
no. It's. I would say that a lot of us align with what we're doing. We kind of. I don't. I don't have a routine that starts 24 hours, but I do my best to not wreck myself, a good period of time before. I try to, chill before it and drink plenty of water, hot liquids, cold liquids, different things like that. Some people say that's not a good idea. I don't know if you can hear that, but that and just like I said, I have a playlist of songs on Spotify called "Songs I Love to Sing," and I go to it and just sing songs I love, and yeah, that's how I'm trying to get started.
So, am I the only weirdo in this chat that only drinks like room temperature water?
No, I do.
I drink room temperature water.
All of my bottles are actually room temperature. Like I have a stack next to the fridge, and I just pull from that.
Same here, even for practice. The cold water just kind of like freezes up your vocal cords. It's just not good for you.
Yeah, no, you're actually not supposed to have cold water.
People, smoke cigarettes and drink cold water. Your voice will be great.
It evens it out.
You can be like me.
It's scientifically proven.
No
Unless they're
way.
trying to sell bad habits.
This
I
is what
look
I have
more
to do.
like Kirby than ever right now. Yeah, I agree with the room temperature water though. It does the trick. Just
He was
saying.
gonna agree with the cigarettes and the cold water.
Nope.
I believe it's 3-1, so that means Nestor's right.
Nestor's the one that won the big fancy contest though, so he's got something. He's got something going on.
He got a pack ready to go.
I'm excited.
You know what? I actually haven't, honestly, like the last time I smoked a cigarette, I bumped a cigarette from somebody at our last show. That's about it. Like I stopped smoking like on a regular basis.
All right.
I wonder.
That's good that you don't smoke on a regular basis. You just smoke
just for show ritual.
That's awesome. Hey, question. This is random. That barcade we went to,
The Retro Arcade in Asheville.
dude. That company, the people that owned that place, is making a place in Lawrence Road down here in South Carolina. I heard last night.
Lucky you.
So it's the exact same group of folks that are gonna run it.
Hell yeah, dude. Lucky for you, man, because you love that shit.
I love that shit.
To mention about Cam is that he can whoop anybody's ass on Mario Kart.
Yep.
I have never, ever gotten close to ever beating him in any way, shape, or form.
I think I got second or third. That's about it.
That's right.
But I don't think I've ever. So, for those who don't know, aside from Cam being a Mario Kart superstar, John Jenkins from Seneca Burns is also a Mario Kart legend, and I want to pit them together to see who the real champ is, because I thought I was good as a kid playing the 64. Like, fuck these guys, I win, and then I play against Cam. I'm like, oh.
I know.
It's just 8. I'm not good at any other one. Just Mario Kart 8. Like, if I play any other one, I will get destroyed.
I was a Diddy Kong Racing kid.
Bro, that's the first game we got for 64 when we got that.
So good.
I lost my mind. I still got the picture when we got that crap.
I was gonna ask about your hidden talents, but
my hidden talents?
Mario Kart.
Now we know Mario Kart. Yeah.
Mario Kart and rhythm games. This one,
obviously interior decorating.
Right.
I'm alright at it. Like, this one's not done. I think
but the rest of your house is freaking gorgeous, bro.
It is. The floor is blue in there, which means it's colder.
Yeah, like he has a pretty good sense of style, for sure.
You can tell.
For sure.
That's dope.
I will say though, if you ever go to Cam's basement, bring a jacket.
It is nice and cold in here.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
It feels good.
It
feels so good in here.
I think Peter's beard will be fine.
I will.
pretty good.
Just so, Cam, I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
You have
What do
been
you want
exposed to the music scene for a good while now, expanding from South Carolina, being brought into North Carolina,
Nope.
and learning about some Virginia bands. Do you have a top 5 favorite?
Top
What
five.
a dick! Why would you do that to him?
Because he
Yeah, I
doesn't
want to
have
find
to.
out too.
I don't expect him to say me, and if he does, I'm flattered. But you have your choices, and I am really curious to know, being exposed to this scene, so much local music. Who are your top 5 favorites?
Golly.
And it could be for any reason. It could be for showmanship. It could be for sound. It could be that they're just genuine people.
I love them all, but man, Fractured Frames,
Yes.
that's my shit.
I knew that was going to be on the list.
Super good.
Let's see.
Everybody's like staring into his soul.
Gotta go with the homeboys from Redefine. Home for the
Yeah.
day. I love y'all. I love Nova Omega. I love who else?
There's so many.
I'll be honest, I can't really rank them.
It's hard.
I mean, there's this band that like I really like, but I'm afraid to like be outward about it. Home for the Day. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
those guys.
Let's just talk about some of your favorite locals
Seneca
in general.
Burns, Atticus Slane.
No top 5. Talk to us about people you like.
People that I like you three a lot. Y'all are good people.
I like you a lot.
Like, it's good. It's weird that I'm in a podcast with people that I regularly phone call. Mindy, I don't call you enough, but I called Nestor a good bit and Peter a good bit.
It's like almost, if not every day, it's every other day.
Hey, let's do a 3-way fusion. Can you even do a 3-way fusion?
Like this? Do we each use one finger?
Threesomes.
I don't know what I'm doing. Piccolo's gonna be mad.
Be careful, you'll get Baphomet up here.
So hold on. So like we each.
Great demon. Great
So
demon.
Nestor points one at me, and then Nestor points one at Mindy, and then Cam points one at me, and then they do that. And
How about we just give me a hell yeah? Do it.
hell yeah!
Hell yeah! That's my that you got to see.
Listen, that's one of your talents. Just so you know. That's
He does
impersonating.
have good impressions. Yep.
So,
They're
like,
good.
they're all right.
No, they're fucking great. Bro.
They are great.
They're all
I
right.
love them.
Yeah, I can't.
They're
do
fine.
I only have one, and you have like 10.
Hey, Peter. Is that the one you're talking about?
I mean, yeah, it's the only one.
Did you know that, Mindy? Peter has one impersonation that he does.
So the last time that me and Cam actually talked on the phone, we went through some of his impersonations, and I love them all. They're all fantastic.
Oh, and Mindy can do a really good share.
Can you really?
I fucking heard this the other day.
Turn back time right now. Turn back time right now. Come on.
Am I right? Do I remember?
And back time.
What if like time just turned back just now?
And the interview just shifted back.
That's what happened.
All of a sudden, we're talking about Sonic again.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic.
You know, I do have one question for you that I've been meaning to ask you this whole
There's so
time.
many bands in the world.
Musically, obviously, you probably have a lot of influences, but as a vocalist, you have a certain top that pertains as an influence to your style of singing that you like the most. So if you had to pick the top 3 singers that have influenced you the most, as to how you have created your own particular sound, because you have your own sound, but the ones that have influenced you the most to get there, who would you say they are, and why?
I would say Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm just kidding. I would say Steve Perry.
Do it.
Steve Perry, David Draymond,
Ooh.
Johnny Craig,
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Christian Alvestein,
Yes.
and who else? Who else? That's 4. So that kind of did I do
30
4
more.
or 5 just
And
now?
the Backstreet Boys.
It was for 3.
Oh, hold up, JC Chazé. I don't even think of
That's a great list, man.
That is a good list. Cam is my biggest influence. I want to be like Cam when I grow up.
Me too, man. Me too,
Damn it.
for sure.
Seriously, dude. Like, I've been playing y'all's fucking music a lot lately. That whole album is fucking. If you guys haven't
Flawless.
checked it out, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming sites, right? It's not.
Yeah, it is. It's on the site.
It's
on the web.
self-titled, right? The album.
It is a self-titled album. The art speaks for it.
It's called Lion Fighting a Gladiator.
The art.
It's called Lion Fighting a Gladiator.
Yep.
Oh, gladiator fighting a lion. I'm just kidding.
POV Gladiator.
Point of view. Hey,
Wait,
what are your favorite songs out of that album?
Favorite songs out of the album?
Only two. Top 2.
Top 2. Shit.
It's blasphemy.
I'm gonna say 3.
I said 2, son.
All right,
You
Rotten
can do
Apples.
three. I'll allow it.
Okay, Rotten Apples found lost again. Lee Life on Mute, the con. I just said like all of them.
The whole.
Oh, he
the whole
just said them all. Like, I was like, what the fuck's he doing? He's just saying.
Just saying it out loud. I really like the songs a lot. Like I'm proud of them.
You should be.
But if I had to pick, like the Lost Again Found thing with Believe right in the middle of it, and then like Rotten Apples, just my favorite thing about the album is the way we chose the order of the songs. It's just that's my favorite thing about how it kind of just goes from beginning to end.
My favorite one for sure. I love them all. They're all great songs. But my favorite one that kind of got me hooked the most was definitely Believe. Yeah. Me personally. That's the one I listen to the most.
But you can't say.
Yeah. The chorus is what got me.
Believe.
Inside of me. The chorus, dude, is fucking great. It's fucking so hooky. Yeah. I love it.
Finally. I'm just kidding.
How about you guys? What about you, Mindy?
That's hard for me, but I will tell you guys a fun fact though. Every time my girlfriend gets into the shower, all she listens to is War to Win.
What?
I swear. Every time she's in the shower, that's like her shower.
And then she listens and she goes, Mindy, inside of me.
Okay, so no, if Mindy's gonna push a fun
I
fact,
have like a spicy burrito. A war starts inside of me.
I'm gonna push a fun fact as well. So my wife is pregnant, and so when we play music, obviously, the baby will start kicking to certain songs. The baby kicks the most to 2 bands. That is Driveways and A War to Win.
What?
Yes.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
I swear to God, every time we put it on, she's like, "Do you like that music?" And the baby starts kicking, and then I put on my band, and the kick.
Yes! Awesome!
The baby's like, turn that shit off.
What
I
kind of
want to
mic
hear.
is that, Mister?
Give me some more War to Win.
But I'm dead serious.
I think at our house though, it's always the con. Like the con is always playing like in this house all the time. I mean, I love all the songs, but that's one that just continues to play in the car, in the shower, when we're just hanging out. That's always a big thing on the playlist.
I will say, I do like the older version of the con a little bit better.
Okay. Right on.
Okay. and I have my reasons. Listen. We can't always be super
Dude,
nice.
Ryan
No,
We have
you're
to
right.
be a
Though.
little critical.
is the
I
man.
have
Like,
I have
Ryan,
singleitis,
Laura,
and yeah.
You know what it is too. I
Hey.
think I'm just more used to it.
I feel you. I'll be
You know what I'm
honest.
saying? Like,
I love it too. Like, I really enjoyed that whole process of recording with Ryan then as well. It was a lot of fun
no,
for
I
sure.
still
Like,
remember.
and it sounds amazing.
I still remember when I met you, and I was like, "Hey, man!" Like, 'cause I randomly came up to
Because he
Cam and
had
I
a
was like,
higher
"Hey,
pitched
dude!
voice back then. Hey y'all, it's
Hey,
me,
hey,
Nestor.
man! I want. Ha! I'm Nestor.
Hey, everybody.
I straight up asked him without like actually ever meeting him. Hey, man, do you mind if I like sing the con with you? And like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that
not
was
an easy
badass.
fucking song. So like, the
Hey,
first thing he does when he meets me, he's like, "All right, man, listen, you're gonna have to sing this for me real quick. Let's go over here."
I don't blame
We
him.
sang it, and I showed up that I could do it, but I thought it was funny.
Dude, that happened to me. That happened to me the other day, man. Fucking we were opening up for Shallow Side,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I know this story.
and right before we started, I go up to the singer, and he's like, his name's Sean, right? Do we know the answer to that question? Hold on. I need you. I need your.
You may phone a friend.
All right.
But don't phone me.
Yeah, I
Don't
need you
phone
to
me.
edit
I'm
this
in
out.
a podcast.
Don't phone me. I'm in a podcast.
Because I remember this guy's name, and it just slipped my mind for a moment. His name's Sean, right?
That sounds right. I'm pretty sure that's what you said when you were telling the story the other day.
I've already told y'all this story.
Not
You
me.
told me
But-
because I had talked to you like the day.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Something cool.
Yeah. Anyway, hold on one second. Give me 5 seconds, and I need you to edit the fuck out of this, please, Nestor.
Nestor, are you playing with the screen protector or the whatchamacallit on your
There's found a
mics?
bunch of hairs on it. I'm trying to singe them off.
You got on it. God damn it. I swear his name.
So the dude from Shallow Side, from the side that's shallow.
Oh, his name's Eric.
And the shallow that sides.
His name's Eric Boatwright.
Yeah.
I knew that. Why? Okay, where'd the call go? There it goes. All right, Eric. So I went up to Eric. I was like, "Hey, yo, y'all doing separate ways tonight?" He's like, "What's it to you?"
Hey,
I
what's
didn't
it
say
to
that.
ya?
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. But he was just like, "Yeah, I thought we are gonna be playing that tonight." I was like, "Can I join you?" See, we had met a long time ago before I was even in a band, because I was out there with Josh and my brother Brandon and all them. Like, it was like right when we were starting a War to Win. It was before we even had a name. Even we went and saw Shallow Side, and I was like, "These guys are cool as hell." So then a year later, or hell, 4 years later probably, with a shaved head and all that stuff, and he remembered me, I believe, and I was like, "You singing that?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're singing that." I'm like, "Can I join you on stage?" I was like, "Well, let's hear it. Let's hear how you can do it." And I start singing it. He's like, "Yeah, you can do it. You can do it." And what's cool about that song is that they sing it slightly in a lower key. It's like a half step lower, maybe. So the harmonies are not like Journey's harmonies to it, which is like, it's so high pitched that it's monotone. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but that was a really fun experience. But they hit me with that. Nestor, you got a look of disgust on your face. You all right there, buddy?
But that's because the goats.
What is that? What is that? Why?
That's what Nestor sounds like during certain occasions.
During
So what
That's
you
our
just
ending
heard
sound.
is the sound of the screaming goat. The sound of the screaming goat usually means that we're like towards the end of the interview.
Oh,
that's just
I see.
that's how we notify.
You're trying to tell me that you're tired of this. Basically.
No. What does everybody think that we're like trying to kick them off?
If you
No.
want to know a secret, there was a drop down button that
isn't
says,
live.
"Hey, I want to go 10 more minutes."
If you want to know a
Listen,
So
secret,
he
this
extended the
conversation
interview
is
for you.
live.
Just so you know, you are hands down the longest interview we've done so far.
You are.
We normally try to stick to 20 to
It
30
kind of
minutes.
just feels like we're hanging out right now.
Yeah,
That's 'cause
and
we are.
We love you.
We
We
should
love
just
you.
do that instead of even doing the interview.
Well,
Hang
you're gonna
out
be
in public.
You're gonna be back here with us because I'm thinking that someday we're gonna have to do like a live show and like take live questions and maybe do some trivia or something like that, or like
We're
some
gonna-
karaoke.
We're gonna have the bands pit each other like Family Feud.
That would be cool.
Family Feud at work.
I'll make it happen.
Brilliant
we,
idea.
we can have Mindy wear like a dress, which can be like Mindy Barker. You know?
We could do that at the house. I'm not even joking. I get all the camera angles the same way. Have the one down for the button and then one on each side for the families.
And then we could have Kat come in with a dress, like with little cue cards for you. You know.
Oh my god!
Sounds fun.
All right. Well, Cam, before we go, do you have anything that you want to promote? Anything that you want to talk about real quick?
We got a show at Radio Room September 2nd with Borath, Blackwater Drowning, and Fractured Frames.
I'm gonna be there.
Nice.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. And you're playing a show that night too. I think.
I am, and I have to fight Award to Win and other great bands. So when we leave our empty show, I'm gonna go to the good show.
Shit, that ain't gonna be empty.
There you
Get out
go.
of here. There's plenty of people in upstate, but that we'll have eventually the music video. We'll have some more songs out there. Hopefully, Brewstock coming up soon.
Brew of all stocks.
The brew of all stocks.
The stock
We're
of brew.
gonna have pro wrestling this year too.
We are.
I see. And
Nestor's gonna get his ass kicked.
are you gonna wrestle?
Listen. That might
Admit
come or
defeat
might
now.
not come.
Admit defeat.
You gonna wrestle?
You know what's funny? You mentioned that I'm gonna wrestle, but my whole life I used to be like, not my whole life. When I was younger, I used to be a hardcore wrestling fan. I was such a wrestling fan that like I adored the Undertaker. That my like username for like everything was Nest Taker, and I'm not joking about that.
That's why.
That's why.
I wondered. Okay, that explains
Is
so much.
that, see, she knows. It's because it's true, dude. I'm not joking.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
it's
Nest Taker.
probably more stable than watching anime, so it's fine.
Hey, I love anime too, bro. I fuck everybody up with a Kamehameha. I don't care if it doesn't work.
We just did.
And I had Chala. Damn, we've almost been on here for an hour. Y'all want to
Okay, last question. Last question. Favorite Dragon Ball character and why? Go.
Emperor Pilaf. I'm just kidding. I do like Emperor Pilaf. God, that is a tough question.
All right, Mindy, you go first. While he thinks. Peter, you go.
I got it.
Mr. Satan.
It's your boy.
Vegeta.
It's got to be Vegeta.
I don't.
You know what? I'm a fan of Trunks.
I like Boo. I think Boo's hilarious.
Boo. You mean me right now?
No, that's your Aaron Lawrence impression.
Mindy's over here like, what the fuck is Dragon Ball? This motherfucker.
What the fuck's a Dragon Ball?
What the fuck is this? This motherfucker's talking about Dragon Balls?
Why are they Dragon Balls?
This is some Game of Thrones shit.
We gotta end this
They don't
before
do
it's
that.
too late.
Hey,
This
the
is,
dragons are
We're not
coming.
oh my god.
It was like a preview for some other spinoff of that today, I think.
It looks really good. Looks really good. It's supposed to be about the Targaryen, by the way, I think.
But to answer your question, I'd say Vegeta, just because of the, in my opinion, he's probably had the most dynamic change of character in the show, and that's probably the only reason why. Because, like, granted, through influence and through kind of having his eyes open, he changed from one of the most wicked people in the series to a family man that could
He
kick
did.
your ass still.
That's a good answer.
But he's always somebody that's chasing after greatness as well. So, Goku being kind of like the goat, and maybe one day Vegeta will, beat his ass, but I'm sure that they'll keep that like, no way. Kind of like wrestling, right?
Well, I want to sincerely thank you for being on here today, man. It's been a blast to talk to you. I'm sure we'll have you back on here. We could talk for hours, but our viewers probably have a very short attention span, so you got to keep it short for them. If you watch the show, make sure you let us know at the bottom who your favorite Dragon Ball character is and why. Also, what your favorite award to win song is and why. After you check them out on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram. Music video coming soon. Stream the album, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you.
Love you.